And now comes my favorite part of HTML, which is adding images. Without images, plain HTML sites can look so boring. But with images, suddenly there's this beautiful shine. The website feels alive and appealing to our eyes. So let's learn in this lesson how to add images in HTML. On our website, we have a couple of images of beautiful models, and these image files are already included in the downloadable resource folder. Now, as you can see in the model pics folder out here, we have all the images of the models which we are going to use in this lesson. So let's go ahead and learn how to add these images. So under the H2 element, we are going to add the image tag. And as I mentioned earlier, the image tag is a single tag. It doesn't have a closing tag. And inside the image tag, we are going to add an attribute, which is the source attribute. The source attribute is written as src. And now we have to mention the path where our image is in the folder. So the image we want to pick is in the folder model pics. So I am going to write model pics /onemodel.jpg, which is the image of our particular model. I'm quickly going to refresh it, and there we have it, our image, but it's enlarged to such a high resolution that we can't really see it. So what we have to do actually is find a way to resize the image to fit onto our web page. And the way to do that is to add the width attribute. So here I am going to add the width attribute, and I'm going to give it a value, which is 200. Let me just take out the extra semicolon mark which I've marked out here. Okay, so width is 200. And there we go. We have our model. Let me just zoom into the standard size of our web page, and we have a perfect picture of a beautiful model. Now let me also show you the height attribute. If you can add a height attribute in the image source, let's keep it let's give it a high value so that you know what happens. So if you give a height attribute, change a height attribute, what can happen is the image can get distorted. So just keep the height attribute as it is and use the width attribute all the time. Another attribute which we have to keep in mind is the alt attribute, which is the alternate text. In HTML, alt text is important because it provides a text alternative for images, helping screen readers describe the image to visually impaired users and improving their SEO. It also displays when images fail to load, ensuring that the content's message is still conveyed. So out here, I've added image of a beautiful model as the alt text. So let's go ahead and add the rest of the images as well. As you know that we had multiple models onto our website that we are making. So let me just take this, cut it, and copy paste it multiple times. So we can just simply then change the model images, the model JPEGs, into each element of image tag. So yeah, there I have done it. We have, I think, 4 images, and I'm going to quickly change the names of the models so we have all the images of different models onto our web page. So I'm going to give this model 7, model 8, and I'm going to also, second model. And there we have it. We have images of 4 beautiful models under our top model section. So what I'm going to do is now, as you can see, that the images are pretty uneven. Some are bigger in height, some are smaller. So I need to fix the width out here so that they're all in line. So what I'm going to do is for the model 7, I am going to select width 280. For this one, I'm going to reduce it even more, 180. And for this one, I'm going to select, I think it should be fine. 210 is good. So there we have it. I'm just going to expand the scene so that, you can see that all these elements are actually in line. But we still have a little height difference here. So I'm just going to reduce it even more by 3 pixels, and there we have it. On 207 width, we have all the pictures of the models aligned in a perfect line. So there we have it. This is actually how we add images in HTML.